Hi guys, I thought I'd come on today. It's just after lunch now. I was going to say good morning to everyone, but it's actually afternoon. And just sort of do a little bit more of a reintroduction to Taylor and myself. I know we've got a lot of new people, and a lot of new people came on board once they saw a video of Taylor having a bit of a meltdown, and I just thought I'd come on and give a bit of background to both of us. So if you're new here, welcome, and we just do general things with Taylor, what she does. Sometimes we show, all her quirkiness, and for myself, I do sometimes makeup, sometimes skincare, sometimes my hair with my air wrap. And yeah, we just show little bits of our lives, sometimes cooking, it all depends. So welcome to everybody, and I thought I would just reintroduce us. Now, I am adopted, and I've lost my train of thought now. After having Taylor, I got some chronic illnesses. Leading up to having Taylor, I had a couple of other traumatic events that happened in my life. One was a failed a sexual attack that happened to me, and the other was losing my first husband. Now, and then having Taylor. After having Taylor, I then got two chronic illnesses. So I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, which was low thyroid. So I'm hypothyroid, which means low thyroid, which means no energy, typically put on a lot of weight. Anyway, that was number one. Number two, which came not too long after, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which is a pain syndrome. So that means, every day I put up with some sort of pain. It could be here, there, anywhere. You have to have pain, constant pain for 3 months in any parts of your body. Typically, they diagnose you if you have pain in different quadrants of your body, shall I say. So that was the second one. The third one came about from being on some groups for my fibromyalgia, and lots of people were looking into a genetic disposition. So this one came about 10 years ago, and that was, it's called EDS, or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and I have the hypermobility diagnosis anyway. So I can do party tricks like pull my thumbs back and that sort of thing, bend my knees back, do funny things with my arms, I suppose, or shoulders, and every now and again they might pop out, not fully dislocate, but sometimes they just partially dislocate. So yeah, they're my three main things that my illnesses that I have. And Taylor, well, it was a really series of unfortunate events which before she was born, we the sonographer, I suppose you would say, couldn't get a clear picture of her face. So when she was born, there also wasn't a pediatric doctor. It was very busy that day, so just a normal doctor checked her and didn't check in her mouth. So anyway, short thing is, we nearly lost her that night. She was bubbling, bubbles were coming out of her mouth, and she had aspirated on some formula that the nurses wanted to give her because she wasn't feeding, and I was a pre-diabetic at that stage, and they wanted to check her levels. So we nearly lost her that night. Consequently, they found a couple of other anomalies. They came to us that night and said she was obviously still alive and that they would like to do genetic testing. So this is how we found out. And the two other anomalies is that Taylor has syndactyly, which means her toes are fused together on both sides, her second and third toes, not totally fused. One is fused about halfway and the other one's only, a quarter of the way. So, and the other anomaly that she had, which caused her to aspirate, was that she had a cleft palate. So she had this gaping hole at the top roof of her mouth. Well, she didn't actually have a roof of her mouth. So, so consequently, they asked us to do genetic testing. And the first genetic test came back with 3 parts of chromosomes were all mixed. Anyway, they said that was probably not going to be something that would cause a disability, but they still felt that she would have a disability, and that further down the track they would find what the disability or the chromosome was. Sitting in the background there laughing. And eventually, after about 8 years, I think, we did get a diagnosis for Taylor. So Taylor has a piece number 22 of chromosome 11 missing, and obviously that gives her intellectual disability. And she also has low muscle tone, so she doesn't have a lot of strength to do things. She's never been able to ride a bike. So there's some gross motor skills that are missing. Obviously, a lot of skills are missing anyway. So anyway, guys, I was supposed to be doing my face and I haven't even done it yet. So, if there's anything you guys would like to know, just, reach out, send a message. And I'm quite happy to talk about any of our disabilities or anything that you've heard today. And happy to have a chat with you guys and let you know anything. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining, and see you next time. Bye.